of add a little something in here. The video I just put out, black, white, red, trident. I was reviewing the video and I noticed that when I got to my Bible and I had opened up the first part of the red, I had opened up at Matthew 7, so I decided, I better take a look at that. I just want to read to you what it is. It's Matthew 7:24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will make him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And then in the black and white, and it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. So I thought it was very interesting what was actually being said in the red, and this is the whole point of the understanding that we live in this preconceived idea of a black and white world. Everything is in black and white. And everything is judged black or white. Well, this is where, in my unique way of looking at it, this is where the red comes in, because it's the first color of the rainbow. And let's call it like a rainbow bridge. So see, the words of Christ, which are in red, this is what leads you out of the black and white world, okay, into the kingdom of God. Okay, so I'm going to try and explain this the most simplest way that I can. Okay, so I'm going to try and do it like a child, like I was talking to my grandson. The black and white is knowledge, okay, but it's a very limited knowledge. And what it is, in between black and white, is judgment. Okay, is it black? Is it white? Is it positive or is it negative? This is good, that's bad. This is hot, that's cold. This is rich, this is poor. Now, just follow along with me. Red will be the first color of the rainbow. Okay? And almost imagine, it's very big, very important in the understanding here. Because if you go back to Genesis, and this is what is so important, if it's like everybody has missed the first 30 minutes of a movie, and they've seen the last part of it, or they're watching the last part of it, but they really have no idea what's going on because they really didn't see what happened in the beginning. So here's the thing. This is like the 7 days of creation. On the first day, God created for 24 hours. He said it was good. Then on the second day, he created. And in this day, he created an opposite. And I'd have to go back and actually itemize my days. But it's like the sun. It would be heaven and earth. I think it's what he did on the first day, heaven and earth. And then he said they were good. Then he created the sun and the moon. Okay, and it was good. Third day, what he created, he said was good. Fourth day, he said it was good. On the fifth day, he said it was good. And what he created on the sixth day, he said was good. On the seventh day, he rested and he looked at all he had created and said it was very good. Now, Adam and Eve were in that. Everything was good. Until they eat of the knowledge. And when they eat of the knowledge, it becomes divided. Oh, this is good, that's bad. So it's kind of like this in this crazy way I look at it. God created a garden, okay? And in this garden is a tree. And here's another 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 tree. And another tree. And he says, you may eat of all the fruits, except for one. And that's this tree right here. And this tree is knowledge. If you eat of this tree, it will cause you to judge. It will cause you to judge. So now, even though he has said you can eat of all of these trees, because you've eaten of this tree, now half is good and half is bad. So we are counter-judging God. See, he said it was all good. He said it was good here, 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 and it was good here. And after he sat here, and then on the seventh day of rest, he looked at all of it and said it was very good. Okay? This is it's in the minds of men because of knowledge. It causes you to divide. And here's the funny thing. What God has put together, let no man divide. You can't divide the sun and the moon. You can't divide the land and the water. You know, and I know this is hard for people to hear. But I've become a monotheist. And a monotheist believes only in one God. And he is God of all things. Not half of it. See, religion divides us. It teaches us that, you know, there's God here, and then there's Satan here, or whatever people want to call it. Okay? Well, how can anything exist if let's look at it like this. Here's God, right? That's all good here. But anything that's not good, based on the individual, is over here. Not good. Well, that divides God. How can anything exist outside of God? I don't know. Give me some feedback on this one. He says it's all very good. That's why this tree here, you see, the tree is knowledge, but the fruit is judgment. And in that judgment, we judge things that he has already said was good to not be good. And I would recommend reading Isaiah, 45? God plainly says he creates all things, good and evil. So So I think maybe a lot of people may really want to reflect on this a little bit. All right, have a good day. I'm sorry, before I stop that, here's the idea of the trident again. Because you see the trident prong is divided. And then there is the one in the middle. You see? Okay, let's look at it like this. Here's, I just finished this off. And here is, oh, let's get his little head and his little shoulders and his little arms up there and his little body and legs. Okay, here is Samson pushing the two columns over. Because, see, it was they were teaching a system of duality and judgment. And that's why he pushed them over. All right. Have a good day. Love y'all. It's a lot to take in. I totally understand.